10-5-21. Plug power fuel cell Vaxart made a slight bump up, staying green. Going red with space. Good time to buy in. Find an entry point on them. TNXP, definitely still a good entry point place. KOS, they've been going strong all year. I'd expect them to keep fluctuating and moving upward. Same with XXII. NGD, gold and oil seem to be rising. Might be a good time to find an entry point. With BSSP and blue, you saw them bump up a little. We're going to see if this is the start of something or if it's just that normal fluctuation to show a little life and little glimmer and then fade back out. But if they could continue to bump up a little bit every day, that might help draw people interested back into those. Blue is a show. BSSP still waiting to go completely current. CLIS, they bumped down a little bit, given a good entry point yet. DSUS, they're staying steady. MFST, they've been ticking back and forth around the same place. SDPI, it's a good time to get on an entry point. They bumped up this last week, came down. You'd see them bumping back up again in the near future. VTGDF, it's a good time to check them out. They're another drilling. NEE, they're still under that 80 mark. Good time to get in on them. XSPA, they dropped down a couple cents, but it's still a good entry point. And the same with iBio. I think they're a catch with iBio. I think they have a good future and may possibly have some stuff. So check them out on one of my other videos. I did a video just on iBio. ASDN, WTII. There's news that came out on CEI and VKIN. You saw a significant drop on those two. ASDN still has a future to it, especially if you're looking towards 2025. This would be a good entry point. AMLH, they're finding their new low, so bumping up from that 0030. They went up above 005. Now they kind of fluctuate down a little bit. We'll have to see what they do on Wednesday here, midweek, and if they continue to bump down or if they're going to bump back up, and this is kind of like a new low for them. FFMGF, they're another good one where they drop down where it's providing a good entry point. When we look at EGLE Box Shipping, I think that they found a new low where probably around that $48 to $50 mark is if you get in on them. Right now, I still think they're at a good entry point. When you look at EGLE, Eagle Box Shipping, you can see where they've made up quite a bit of ground and they're on a trajectory upward. Where if they continue, you could see this be a $60 stock here by the end of October. With them looking at a 6-month graph, you can see where their peaks and their valleys have been. So I would think that if you're getting in under 55, you'll be good for the future. But I can definitely see them going over that 55 mark. With Eagle Box Shipping, it launches a dividend policy. They have 49 vessels. So with shipping, it's that next level in 2022 with inflation and rising rates. So I'm bullish about Eagle. Remember, I'm a blue collar worker and not a financial advisor, stockbroker. I'm just paying out information, putting it forward, letting people know so they can do their research and investigate some of these companies. When you look at a 5-year graph, and you look at pandemic lows, they've rebounded since the pandemic, and they're coming through the backside of this pandemic where we're feeling that pandemic hits. 18 months later after a pandemic, and then we have 18 months of feeling what's going on with shipping and everything. They're in that industry where they're getting paid to transport cargo, so they sit in the driver's seat of being able to make it out of this. So I think that if you look back to 2017, now look at where we're at 2021, with inflation and the rising cost of goods, you can only see this company going up in the future. Q3 results, November. In November, you could see a dividend possibly on them. You can invest now. They're definitely one where, if you look around the world, look at the volcanoes that are disrupting water supplies. You look at the California oil spill. There's definitely those things out there that are going to create the need for good shipping container companies and good shipping vessels to be able to go to different ports and be able to bring in the goods needed. Vessels are going to have to hold and wait to get to port, so having good vessels that can keep transporting and stay in business is going to be a well-needed thing in all industry sides. So I would check out EGLE, see what they have to offer, and make sure you do your due diligence and do the best you can. I hope you have a good week. It's a strong week. It's 10-6.